The United Nations has people all around the world, both soldiers for peacekeeping missions and civilians, regular people that are UN staff members and work in many different areas, from poverty to human rights, from development to hunger, from the environment to nuclear weapons, from medicine to biology. In the year 2000, the organization set 8 important goals, with one objective in mind: to make the world a better world for all by 2015. Those goals are known as the Millennium Development Goals, or MDGs. The first one is to end poverty and hunger and provide food and water to everyone in the world. The second, to provide teachers, schools, and books for all children. 3, to make sure boys and girls are considered equals. 4, to help save the life of all babies born in poor countries and reduce child mortality. 5, to help mothers in poor countries to give birth to their children. 6, to fight HIV, AIDS, and other big diseases. 7, to protect the environment and improve the living conditions of poor people without harming forests, oceans, rivers, animals, and plants. And 8, to develop a global partnership between poor countries and rich countries. Those are very important goals, but they're not easy to achieve, and the United Nations needs the help of everybody. Achieving those goals would make our planet a better place to live and would certainly improve the life of millions of people all around the world. Millions of children in Africa, in Asia, and in many other poor countries. Maybe one day you'll become a politician or an important corporate executive, or maybe you'll decide to join the United Nations and work for the organization and help in achieving those goals. But remember, no matter what you do, you can always help. Explore the internet and learn more about the UN and its work. Ask your teacher to tell you more about the organization, and talk to your friends. Tell them that anybody can help. Many famous people are already helping the organization. In 2005, former US President Bill Clinton was chosen by Secretary General Kofi Annan to help the United Nations after the tsunami hit Asia in December 2004. The series of big waves that destroyed villages and towns in Thailand and other countries.
I think that we have to have an unshakable commitment to building back these areas better than they were before. I don't think it's acceptable just to replace what was destroyed. The human price these people have paid, alone, argues for a commitment to better and safer housing, better schools, better healthcare facilities, better governmental buildings, and, hopefully, a more diversified economy that will generate higher incomes and be less subject to radical disruption.
And also big movie stars have joined the United Nations, just like Angelina Jolie, who travels all around the world as a goodwill ambassador for the UN High Commissioner for Refugees.
More than 35 million people in the world today have been forced to run for their lives and are exiled from their homes. Half of them are children. About 20 million are overseen by the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees and are currently receiving assistance from the agency. Around 12 million are living in camps, fleeing persecution, armed conflicts, murder, rape, and mutilation. The smaller camps, of 200 to 300 people, in many cases are essentially whole villages that have fled together. Larger camps can be the size of small cities.
To help refugees, children, and the poorest people in the world, the United Nations needs the support from everybody, not just heads of government and business leaders, but also individuals. Individuals like you.